Damn, a lot of niggas unchanged on me. Damn, they done changed.
What is going on, guys? So I know it's been like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, but first of all, let me start off by saying a huge thank you to everyone that reached out for me. It's kind of funny, my last video, or not funny, but my last video I posted, you know, donating clothes to the Harvey hurricane victims. Well, me myself actually became a hurricane victim. I live in South Florida. If you guys aren't aware, we had a category, I think it was, I don't know what it ended up being. It was a 3 or a 4, but it was really big. A lot of people evacuated out of Florida. But no, me, I stuck down. We're like, you know, we're a Floridian. We gotta get through this. My mom lost power like a day before the storm even like went on, just because of how bad the winds were, and she still doesn't have power. Right now, I'm currently at my dad's house. I spent the whole time here just because I didn't want to be at a hotel when a Category 4 hurricane was coming. I'd rather be safe and sound with my parents, and that's where I am. I believe Friday. I'm filming this on Wednesday right now. I'm so lost on like what day it is. I believe it's Wednesday. Friday, Saturday, I'm hoping I should move into my new apartment. It is a 2-bedroom apartment. I'm very excited. I'm ready to get an apartment. You know, it's been so long. It's been like almost 3-4 months now since I've been living out of a hotel, which is absolutely mind-blowing. But today we are doing a trip to the Thrift, and I'm kind of releasing my first ever merch. Now, you might be able to see, you know, I might be wearing it right now. You gotta wait till the end of the vlog for that. Let's jump into this thrift haul. So I went to Goodwill. I think it was a day before the hurricane was supposed to come. Literally, it was empty as hell. I actually brought my camera because I was gonna record a trip to the Thrift, but unfortunately I didn't have my memory card, so I was so salty about that. Literally no one inside the thrift store. I've never seen it that empty, but everyone was rushing to get water, getting food, and what I was doing, I was getting fire. I found this all at one Goodwill, and which is really surprising. So to start it off, we have this brand new, or at least I just washed them, but they were brand new, size XL, Polo Ralph Lauren pocket tee, and like this green, and then you have a purple horse, I believe. Yeah, like a light purple horse, size XL. Next, we have, literally I found these together, the same size XL pocket tee, but it's like a salmon pink with a green horse. Size 52, if I had to guess, a 52 is probably an XL. I'm not 100% sure, but it is 100% authentic Reebok hockey jersey. Everything is embroidered, which is absolutely crazy. We have the C for captain. We have the Penguins, Crosby, all embroidered, 87. And then what I thought was kind of cool, inside the jersey, we have this tab. And what this tab is you attach this to your pants, so when you get in a fight in hockey, your jersey doesn't lift up. So this is 100% authentic jersey. Again, size 52. Really nice hockey jersey. Everything embroidered, just super, super quality jersey. Then, keeping it hockey, we have this vintage 1994 Florida Panthers pocket tee, size large. See on the left, we have this Florida Panthers inaugural season. Then on the back, we have Florida Panthers. This shirt will be $15 shipped, as well as the Polo Ralph Lauren's will be $15 shipped. The jersey, I'll probably do like 65 shipped. I looked on eBay, and there's actually one for like $200 or like 150, so I figured, you know, I'll do half of that. Next, we have another vintage Fruit of the Loom, size large. We have Einstein, Notre Dame. I'm not sure who that one is, but they're all chilling. It has the Big Bang, and it looks like they're smoking hookah. And make sure you guys check link down below for all detailed pictures, as well as sizing and pricing of all the items you see. I was super hyped on this size large Obama shirts. You guys know me, you know that I love Obama shirts. I really wanted to collect them, and I still have a few in my collection, but I did end up selling a lot. And then on the back, we have New Beginnings, History in the Making. Keeping on the same thing, like Black History with Obama, we have another size large. It has Moments and Milestones with all the black activists. And then on the back, it has a celebration of Black History, and then it has 365. I've had this shirt before in black, but I've never had it in red. And this shirt will be about $30 shipped. The Obama shirt will be about $20 shipped. Again, keeping it with all around, we have the Black Women. It has Women of Greatness. We have Rosa Parks. Who we have over here? I can't really read. We have King, Maya Angelou, Jackson, Shirley, and then on the back, this is a size 2XL by the way. Then on the back, we have some more. We have Oprah Winfrey, Queen Latifah, Jennifer Hudson, Venus and Serena Williams. And then it says in big letters, Positive Women. This is a size 2XL. And the last t-shirt, we did find another vintage. We found a lot of vintage at this Goodwill, and it was, like I said, it was really surprising because it was only one store. Usually to find all this stuff, I would have to hit like 3, maybe 4 stores, but the fact that I had just one store was pretty nice. So this says it's a size XL, but to be honest, I guess it could fit about a large. Vintage Screen Stars, you know, that 50-50 blend. We have King of Hearts, and then down below there's a timestamp, and it's from 1987, Elvis Presley. I tried to look up comps on this and I could not find anything for this. All I found was reprint. So for an actual vintage of 1987, I think this is probably one of the oldest shirts I have found so far. Super fire. Oh, I forgot one more. One last shirt, size large, vintage Florida Marlins with the Tasmanian Devil with his bat right there. Huge front print. Unfortunately, nothing on the back. It would be super nice if it was double solid, but can't complain. And last but not least, as I was walking out, I checked the bag section, and this is actually my first time finding a vintage Tommy Hilfiger messenger bag. If you guys can see with the lighting, it is black with the blue, red, and navy stripe. On the front, we have this little pocket that you can easily store cell phone, wallet, as well as goods. On the back, you see the stripe continues, and then we have a pretty deep pocket to put like a book. Again, extra storage. You open it up, and it does have a magnetic thing to keep it closed. It is not Velcro. Then on the first pouch that does not have a zipper, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like, it has the net for your pencils, credit card. It has a small zipper so you could put maybe some change inside that. Then the actual big zipper pocket, we do have another zipper on the inside to put, again, money, valuable stuff, and then one deep pocket. So this messenger is really nice. I'll actually put it on for you guys. I was low-key gonna keep it, but you guys know me. I've always rocked only my Gucci one, so I figured let's bless somebody else with this. And this is all for sale, link down below. As you see, it's a nice size. It's probably about, you know, a laptop, a 14-inch or 13-inch laptop. It's definitely not a small side bag, but this thing is clutch. When you're walking around with that, people are gonna, at first, I really thought this stripe was Gucci, but then I saw the emblem right there, and obviously that's Tommy Hilfiger. So now, getting into my merch. I've always said the first piece of clothing or whatever merch, whatever clothes, whatever I wanna do, I don't wanna be like everyone else. So no, I'm not gonna be ordering from a company screen printed shirts that have EMC vlogs. Like, I don't want that. What I want people to do is when they see people wearing my clothes, I want them to walk up to them and say, yo, what brand is that? Where did you get that? Blah, blah, blah. I don't want people to be like, oh, okay, he's wearing EMC vlogs merch, or like he's wearing Diamond in the Rough merch, like, whatever. Now, it's not to say I'm never gonna release a shirt with my name on it, but I figured for the first couple pieces, I kinda want it to be sentimental, just because, yes, I'm about to be at 20,000 subscribers, which is amazing, mind-blowing, but also that's just the beginning, you know? I plan to have 1 million plus eventually. So I figured for my first time, like my day one supporters, let me give you guys something that's quality and something that I personally make myself. So that being said, I have a sewing machine right here. For the past 5 days or so, during this hurricane and everything, I've been learning, I've been practicing, I've been going through countless amount of hoodies, I've been using countless amount of fabrics to try to master my sewing, master my techniques. I think I've finally gotten down where I'm actually comfortable with selling it. And as you guys see, it is Burberry box logos. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I thrifted trench coats from Burberry. I had 3 or maybe even 4 at the time. Then I ended up selling one, and then I had 3. I had 3 Burberry trench coats that were hundreds and hundreds of dollars each that no one wants to buy because no one wears trench coats. So I was trying to think to myself, how can I use these clothes in a way that other people would want to actually wear it? Then, if you guys saw, I made the Supreme box logos by hand. I like ironed it on, and I was like, man, this is kind of sick. Imagine if I can have my own box logo. But I don't want to copy like Aaron or any of the other people that make their own Supreme box logos. That's cool and all, but I definitely wanted to be unique and different. I've never seen somebody cut up a material, sew it on by hand, and that be the box logo. So that being said, that's what we have here. We have the Burberry box logo. It is all stitched in. Now this is one of my sample pieces, so it will definitely be better than this, but just to give you guys an idea, it is all sewed in, and what I did was, I'll kind of walk you guys how I'm making this process. So first what I did was I cut squares. Now if you guys see, I have 100 squares right here. I'm only releasing 100 of these hoodies. They will be ranging from size small to 2XL. They will be $80 shipped. And you might think, Emilio, $80 for a hoodie, that's ridiculous. But you have to understand, I'm making this by hand. I personally hand cut each square. Then what I do is I have the size of the box logo. This is the actual size of a box logo hoodie or a box logo t-shirt, whatever you want. Supreme's box logo is exactly this big. Now, if you notice, these are much bigger. So what I have to do is I have to take the fabric. See, now also, just like before I continue, notice that this is this way and maybe this might be this way. Since I did cut them up from Authentic, your prints will not be the same. Some might be similar, but since they are like that, yours might be a lot different. You might have a black square in the middle, you might have a black square on the left, you might have 2 red lines, you might only have 1 red line. I tried to do everyone's the same, but let me see if I can pull, okay, this one for example. The black lines are on the bottom. So look at this one. The black line is on the bottom and there's no squares. It's still gonna look really sick when it's on it, but it's not gonna be like this. So just keep that in mind, that it makes it kind of unique. You know, I'm only doing 100 of them and they're kind of all different. So it's really almost like a one of one, just different variations of it. So continuing, what I do is I take the Supreme thing, I fold the fabric over it, then I iron it down to make a little perfect box logo square. I pin it, then I take it to the hoodie, I pin it to the hoodie, then I go with my sewing machine and sew it on. So it definitely takes a lot of time. You know, when people just say, oh, he just took a piece of fabric and sewed it on. No, I didn't. If that was the case, I would have just sewed it on as is, but then that's being lazy because the pieces, when you wash it, will start to fray. I didn't want any fraying happen. Even though it might look cool with like the distressed fraying look, I don't want anyone to be having to pull strands of thread from their thing. Like if you guys see this, this is all fraying. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Put a white piece of paper. See all those strings hanging off? It's all fraying. So I didn't want to be that. So I had to make sure I folded it over before I sewed it, so that way you can wash it, you can do whatever you want, and it's not gonna mess up. It's gonna stay the shape, it's gonna stay the thing. Now, another thing, since they are being handmade, there might be some difference from yours to somebody else's. Not saying the print might be different, but maybe it might be a little bit higher up, or it might be a little bit lower down, or it might be not perfectly straight, but that's okay. That gives it the beauty of making it my own, like making my own, you know. I could easily have went to a screen printing place, said, yo, can you print this Burberry box logo, or yo, can you sew these on hoodies? And they would have done it no problem, and I would have to pay them. But I figured, you know, that doesn't really give the homemade feeling. So you guys will know every single hoodie that you guys order is gonna be touched and made by me. Everything, like I'm buying the hoodie, you guys see the sewing machine, I'm doing everything by myself. So like I said, like this one, the sewing job honestly isn't horrible. Now at the bottom there might be a little, like it might be a little bit scrunched up, but to be honest, when you're wearing it, it looks fresh, it looks fire. Like no one's gonna say anything. If anyone, people are gonna be like, yo, where'd you get that hoodie? And again, it is authentic Burberry material. So that being said, with each order, I am giving you guys a piece of, not a piece of actual box logo, but a piece of scraps. Let me grab those. So I actually have 2 of these bags, but these are all the leftover scraps. And I'm gonna cut them up. You won't be receiving big strands like this. Like, see, this was a box logo that I couldn't use because it had a hole. So what I'll do is I'll cut up a couple pieces and I'll add that into your order. So a couple actual pieces that you might be receiving. I don't even have small pieces, but just know you will be receiving an authentic piece of the Burberry material. You don't have to do anything with it. You could throw it away. I just figured, you know, instead of making another custom piece or doing something else with these leftovers, let me cut it up and give it to you guys that order. So again, there only is 100, and right now they are for sale. Link in description. Make sure you guys go do it. And since I am hand making them all by myself, just give about 3 to 5 days for once you order. Now, that doesn't mean it's gonna take 2 weeks. That doesn't mean it's gonna take a month. All I'm doing is sewing these hoodies. I already have 50 of them made, ranging from sizes small to 2XL. So the first 50 orders, you don't have to worry about it. Now, like I said, the hurricane did hit us, so my post office right now is without power. There's no power. But luckily, they said within the next day or two, they will be doing it. So just allow 3 to 5 business days per order. But don't worry, everything is going to be legit. Everything is going to be on my website, linked down below. So make sure you guys go check it out. Only 100, again, size small to 2XL. Burberry box logos, $80 shipped. For the people that live in Canada, you have to add on $10. And for the people that live out of the United States, you have to add on another $25 shipped anywhere in the United States. Doesn't matter where you are, you will get it. Obviously, if you live in Canada or out of states, shipping will take a little bit longer. Not for me, but just for the actual to get it overseas. Just be cautious with that, but I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that will and does cop one of these. And just know, if you guys truly appreciate and support what I'm doing right now, I'm going to do different brands. You guys know that I have a bunch of Louis duffel bags. I could easily cut that up and do the same thing. Sew on a box logo. I have my Gucci pants, so I'm thinking about doing Gucci necks, and I have a couple other ideas that's non-high-end designer that I think would look amazing on these hoodies. Again, they will only be in black, size small to 2XL, so make sure you guys go check it out, link down below. Also, for sizing, I'm 6 foot, about 150 pounds, and this is a size large. I would say true to size, definitely. If you want a baggy fit, then definitely size up, obviously. But if you want true to size, like perfect custom fit, like if you guys see, it's not really baggy once I move my hands. It's really nice fitting, true to size, true to size, true to size. And if you want to cop any of these vintage, you know, the Tommy side bag, any of these shirts, make sure you guys check the link down below. Other than that, like I said, I should be moving. I'm talking like as I'm moving my camera. I need to stop. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's little video or thrift haul. Again, Friday or Saturday, I should be at my new apartment, and then everything is just uphill from there. I'll be posting daily, if not 2 times a day, so don't worry. Just a few more days, and we will be in the back of swing of things. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another EMC vlog, and don't forget, guys,